Konnichiwa. Welcome to the stream. Today we're just gonna be playing, well, Diablo as usual. I'm gonna be leveling a gem of bees, as you can see on the screen right here. The intention, it's just it's time. We're on video 12. I'd like to try a different class. This one's geared up enough to really be pushing, but I'm like, let me see if I like something else, or at least to change it up, have a little arc. I have to get this to 25. I should be able to do that in 5 runs. We're gonna see, because it should be hilarious, because I don't need to go any higher than 30, and I'm already at 77. Alright. I'm actually just gonna put it in my inventory. There you go. Alright. Audio on. 1, 2. Bam. Once again, I forgot to introduce myself. Well, I guess usual no one's watching. My name is Ferris Niwa. Niwa for short. Just a standard male VTuber, nothing special. Okay, let's get straight to it. How many keys do I remember when you had to carry your keys around. Like a peasant. Right, we're just gonna put on Torment 10, empower it, and keep going.
Done.
Mini Nephilim! This should actually be hilarious. Just looking for leads. Because literally at this power level, they can't even hurt me. Reminds me of the... Any time during DBZ where a villain shows up and people, like, shoot at it, and they just ignore them. Like, Like, where is Kakarot? Where's Goku? You know? It's just bullets just bouncing off of them. 230 billion. 230 billion. And there you go. I'm thinking Demon Hunter, and I even made a level 1, like, without actually logging into it. Because they have a set that lets them stay permanently in shadow form, which has increased movement speed. While also having lifesteal, and it's really cool. At least I think it does. It might be their big transformation does a lifesteal, but either way, it's cool. I have to think about it. I might go Witch Doctor because it's just so far out of my usual range of classes I don't typically play it.
Like chaff before the wind.
My brain's like, yeah, you do. And I'm thinking of 7 years ago. It's like, well, I mean, maybe not lately. God, I'm not gonna hit any records here because it's taking me forever to walk. Yeah, it might be faster to just go ahead and let him attack stuff. Percentage-wise. Feels more like an Astartes than anything. I got nothing new to talk about. I'm enjoying the Elden Ring DLC. It was designed by a sadist who hates you. That's all I can tell you.
I enjoyed that.
It is insane how, like, a regular, like, emaciated hollow who's not undead would just be walking around like, next to like 5 other ones, stab you once and do more damage than the first few bosses of the game with just a regular non-charged stab. It's like, really? I'm finally kind of unga-bunging it because I'm budding a... I don't want to spoil anything, but let's just say a reused free spirit enemy. Yeah, actually, it doesn't look like one, but I'm pretty sure that's all it is. It has a -40 to fire. It's like, well, in the name of the Lord. Wait, what? Okay, it's gonna take extra ones. That's fine.
I need to go back.
I thought you only had to be 5 above, and apparently it's 10. Okay, if I want this to reach 9, then I need to do nothing less than a... That says there's only 3 minutes. Weird. Nothing less than a 20. So let's go.
I wish you luck.
I wish you luck. Oh, thank God, they're at the door. Boop. We're gonna try this time just attacking everything, see if that's faster. It feels like it shouldn't be, but here we are. It might not be when you're playing as something that can zoom super fast. I do miss the invincibility you get while being a wizard. Which is funny, because they take like 30% more damage or something. Or they don't have the minus 30% damage that allegedly Crusaders have, I think. I think it's actually on your bar. I'm not seeing it, but I really think it was on there at some point. It actually just said, like, Monk, Crusader, and blank take 30% less damage, you know? But either way, no big deal. What was it? Wizard just has so many ways of, like, preventing themselves from taking damage to their HP itself.
I enjoyed that.
I'd like to play a pet class. Hey, would you look at that? That didn't last long. The wizard time stop thing with any ability that makes the bubble follow you. Like it might just be a rune. That one's cool.
Like chaff before the wind.
It's like, yeah, you have to approach them, but like nothing that gets near you can survive. Anything near you attacks in slow motion. Okay, well, let's see here. We've done 12 of these so far. Doesn't feel like it. Because I am having fun with it. I think... Yes! Oh, thank God. I get the impression the only people who watch me are bots. Which is not the worst thing, but... You can sort of tell because of how many times I'll get a boost in video, like, views, which, mind you, single digit. And they'll all make it to just past the intro, and it's like... Like, it'd be different if it's like 5 seconds in, but it's like, a little odd. Alternatively, and less flatteringly, they hear a male voice, they hear my voice, and go, nah. Which I can't, if you don't want it, you don't want it, that's fine.
Make your peace quickly.
That's a little sad. I do kind of miss playing Mega Man on this channel, but nobody watched that at all. I played Digimon on this channel, no one watched that. Nobody paid me any attention until I started playing Pokemon. But I got frustrated with it. Because ultimately, I only had one person who ever commented. To this day, I think I only have 23 views on my channel trailer. And it's been like 8 months.
Had enough.
So, I'm basically just streaming to be streaming.
Guardian has arrived.
Which is fine. Fun, right? There's no point worrying about it. Okay, fingers crossed. Was I right? Is it at least a plus 10? Yes. So far, so good. Wait for it, wait for it. Maybe... Mama Cat just walked in here. Funny is all our kittens already left. They're growing up real good. I guess I should post pictures eventually. I just don't know if anyone will actually see them.
Back.
They're like, it's a variety pack of little cute things. She's down by my right leg. Let's see her. Once again, she was just a parking lot cat that I didn't realize was pregnant. But took in because, well, I mean, she had a kitten I managed to get. I was like, okay, I can't leave her out here to freeze and starve. She almost immediately acclimated to my house, which was cute. Okay, up again. Let's just go by 5 each time, just in case.
Unleash you.
Okay. Same strategy. Just gonna hold down right click and let him go. There we go. With the shrine effects, the altar effects, it's a lot different than it used to be. The way it vacuums in the progression orbs. Which I'm a huge fan. Hopefully one day in the not so distant future, Diablo 4 catches up. Like, lets you skip that god-awful story, like this one did. It just has an adventure mode with a lot of variety. Because when it came out, it was just make deals with a tree that will always put you in eternal torment. And it's like, no. And then that was the only option. And it's like, okay, I guess we're good then. Wizard 3, it was like, hey, Tyrael, an archangel turned human. It's like, hey, people need help, could you save them? Why would you drop from that to the tree of eternal suffering wishes to make a contract with you? Like, after they showed you what happens if you do that. It was such a silly concept. But I mean, whatever. If the game were fun, I wouldn't mind as much, but it feels like Diablo 2 with scaling. So it's like, okay, I never feel super powerful. I never seem like I'm getting anywhere. And when things drop, I go like, that's cool, I don't know if it does anything. And you equip it with the guides and everything, and you're like, I'm sure it's having some kind of effect. Like, it just never feels right. I just don't know what they were thinking. Like, I can get over... Well, I can't get over, but if I could avoid the story, I probably wouldn't mind. Like with this one, Diablo 3's story is awful. It's absolutely awful. Not as bad as 4, but it's pretty bad. But you can just skip it. You can just cut straight to this. Well, maybe not this, but still. You could be like, walking in town and like, there's demons and monsters attacking the countryside. I don't know what it sounds like this. It's like, I'll give you rewards if you keep protecting people and keeping the demons at bay. And it's like, you can just do that at the level. Which, maybe by now they added it to 4, that would be nice.
The Rift Guardian has found.
Oh, poor bastard.
You have triumphed.
Alright. There you go. Don't know why I'm picking this up.
I am skilled at clarifying gems.
Sweet. And there you go. Alright. We're most of the way there. Why would you... I mean, I know why you do it, but...
Impressive.
Well done.
That is quite weird.
Are you ready?
We're ready. Okay. Passionate kisses. I really like that song. That song is straight up about... is very good for a greedy character. Like, I can't be too specific here, but like... I really like the implications in that song. Where it's like, it sounds like it's just romantic, and it's like, no... Just like, here's basic needs and stuff you're almost certainly gonna want just to get by, and it's like, okay. And then it keeps getting bigger. And she keeps emphasizing how much she deserves. Screaming out to the night to just give her what she deserves, because it's not right, you know? And it's like, it's greed. Like, even the passionate kisses part, it's like, this person should belong to me. I should be able to get whatever I want from them.
Make your peace quick.
And like, but it's sung in such a sweet way because the person doesn't internalize that they're doing something, that it's a unhealthy mindset. And like, when you keep it sweet like that, so to speak, I don't know, it's like, it's almost more realistic than the ones that go a little bit immediately like sinister or yandere sounding.
The crusade marches on.
Because most of the time people don't think they're being obsessive, obviously. The brain's very good at justifying its way out of situations like that. I find 3 shrines in a row.
I enjoyed that.
That's what she said. My god. Nope. Went through even more SCP-like readings. They're really bad. Like, there's so few that are worth even the slightest bit of time.
Had
The
enough.
aerial arachnid one would have been great had it stopped. Like within the first few lines. It's like spiders will occasionally make colonies and float through the air and like land seemingly without warning. It's like how they learn to do this is scary, and it's like done. And they're like, no, this is SCP. You gotta be dumb about it. And they're like,
that.
spiders from different colonies will work together and make spiderweb far greater than ever been known. And also they stay in the air forever. Also they generate out of nothingness. Also they act with an intelligence and against their instincts. It's like, what? Also they can lift elk into the air with their webs and drain them within hours. Completely consuming them within days. Within 11 days. Like a giant fucking elk. And it's like,
The Rift Guardian
no.
has found
You don't have to. That's not anywhere near the worst of them, but it's like, had you just substitute a species of spiders, the spider will occasionally just unhook their giant colony web from the top of a canopy and float off, and essentially land in people's homes and become hostile. That would have been unsettling.
Need to go back.
Like, can you imagine if a ton of Black Widows, like,
your va-
started using generational knowledge to float? Like, because they do it with their babies. Sounds horrifying. Like, they realize that, you know, well, not Black Widows specifically, but it's like, oh, you just put your web up and the wind will pull you away. And it's like, having a ton of adults do that in tandem to make basically just a big sky raft that nobody knows where it is and where it's going to land. That's horrifying. If you want to take it to an SCP level, you just make it out to be absolutely like a football field sized. Being like, they spin a web all the way to the ground, grab a human, and then pull them up at multiple kilometers per hour. No. Next. Because it's not like this is one of the ones where like an occult ritual summoned aliens that caused this. They're just acting like it's just a thing these spiders do. Except they generate seemingly randomly.
Marches on.
Okay, like, I've always thought that was the dumbest thing. Someone help me. There was one called like, hold on. What happened to Site 13? That one was good. Because what happened to Site 13 is a long collection of interviews and like found footage of sorts, talking about what if one of the SCP sites had a massive, full containment breach with all the variety of stuff they can have there, that every single one is something you don't know what it is. And they went in to try to re-secure this place and found out that it's full of SCPs who are out. It's just that horrifying thing of what do you do? Because you don't know what anything does, and some of them looking at them will kill you, some of them not looking at them will kill you. Some of them can break through steel and can go 1,000,000 miles an hour and are just slugs. Because that's how people write their stories. It's very hard to prepare for that. The only thing I'd say was a little bit annoying is the interviewer having little to no understanding of like why
Like
the in,
chaff before the
the
wind.
the guy they sent in, the special forces guy, was so proper and showing very little emotion when reporting. It's like, aren't you upset that you lost these people? He goes, they were capable, but was within, but this was within. I'm not gonna try to do his voice, but it's like this was within predicted parameters, predicted casualty parameters. It's like, yeah, that's how they should sound. That's how they should talk. This is Men in Black, where at any point, someone will execute you on the spot using, and like almost every bit of terminology outside the interviews is the very plain,
Like chaff before the
sterile
wind.
military speech. Like they say terminated, and they don't say kill, they don't say execute, which makes the ones where they do really awkward. Like, you will be, subject to summary execution. It's like, no, it says termination. It's like, anyway, to the point. That one was really good because it's a mix of these stories. And you don't know what's going to happen, which is what I was listening to them for. And I found very few, and listening
The Rift
after,
Guardian has found you.
I don't know, almost 100 now? I've heard maybe 3 good ones. Let's see here. Okay, we're almost done. Hey, you see that? Quiet down! Smack!
I
Okay,
need to go back.
let me identify this stuff and throw them out. Hey, there's Denial again. Which is still here. Where's Denial? Here. Stasker and Theo. Thunder God. Not sure what the gold wrap. No one cares about that. Just destroy that. It's useless. You think that would be thorns? Not that anyone needs thorns, really, but... I wouldn't think that would be thorns damage, but here we are. Shouldn't need this, but always worth keeping a backup. We'll worry about this one later. Maybe I can try to work with that. Everything else can just be destroyed. And for everything else. Alright, what do we have going on here? We got one more Greater Rift run, and then we head down. I'm still very torn. I don't really like what they did with Necroman, so I'm probably not going to play that.
Your valor.
You dropped your valor, King. What? Sorry. I love that scream. Prove yourself worthy. Shut up, Mom. So, anyway. Oh, there's a thing. There's a thing. You have to look it up, but I don't know what it is because someone showed it to me. The guy made a bunch of them. It's a series called Mavericks, but whatever it is. His final one, while I think it's kind of stupid, it's another one of those, if you go very fast, you're time traveling. Whatever. Kind of spoilers here, but whatever. It's not a very long video. He did a video on, like, the Mega Man X1 bosses. His one with Boomerang Kawanger, however you say it. Absolutely awesome. Sorry. Mic. Like, it's straight up Transformers level of graphics, and it's crazy. And apparently it's based, like, according to the person who was showing it to me, I forgot, off the way that boss fight starts. Where it's like he's sort of shimmering in and out of existence as he shows up because he's supposed to be so fast. In fight, not really. He just throws a boomerang. I think he's easier than Quick Man, probably, but... That, they did a good job with that. Okay,
Had enough.
I'm really thinking Witch Doctor, just for a freaking change. Sometimes I really like change. I mean, I went from being like, okay, I could possibly take a kitten to, I'll take its mom to, oh god, she had 6 more babies, so my response to that wasn't to beg people to take them like people were trying to do to me, which is how I ended up with them. It was to go, I need to auto-pay and auto-ship food and rearrange my house so they have somewhere to play. I'm not smart and I'm not skilled.
Make your peace.
That was the end of the statement. I don't know. I'm an okay person when it comes to handling changes. Like, you just have to. Like, I mean, I'm gonna just say it, because no one's gonna say this anyway. I really wish I would have took off. Like, on streaming, I really wish somebody would have discovered me when I was doing Pokemon. Like, more people. Because I was doing voices, I was really inspired, I was motivated, I was writing scripts, I was good. I was like, I'm gonna be funny with scripts. I was writing down sentences and jokes and such. Like, talk about this, talk about that, remember this, you know? I didn't. Nobody showed up. Like, nobody showed up. Like, it doesn't matter how good a performance you put on if nobody shows up to sit in the seats, you know? Had I taken off, had I gotten a handful of viewers, I would have put so much more into this. I mean, I've already dropped like $1,000 over time,
Bad luck for you,
which is
friend.
way more than I really should have. But I've gotten 3 mics, 2 monitors, an extra RAM stick at some point, I forget. But no, I don't think I did the RAM. Maybe I did. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Point is, I would have loved for this to be a huge hobby of mine, but there's no point. It's literally like your hobby being theatrical performances, but you only have an empty theater that's in the woods behind a grocery store. So nobody knows where it is. And when you advertise it, nobody ever shows up. Like, I gave up on posting to Reddit what I was doing like an hour beforehand, trying to show up in different Discords and just hanging out so people see my name. I mean, there's no point. Nobody cared. Which is fine. It's just, there's nothing much I can do about that. Because, I mean, I could go like the Joel route and just put like, you know, a big titty anime girl in front and be like, hey guys, it's weird that I sound like this, isn't it, huh? But no, I just don't have it in me to be that person. I could pay someone to give me a Shinri looking model and really emphasize, you know, talking in the mic like I used to, like. But what would be the point? Because I don't really enjoy, like, trying to be sensual. Like, I'm just here to play games and hang out with people. It's just there's no people.
Guardian has found
Because there are better options than me. Which I have come to terms with. Did I just find Monster Hunter after all this time?
I may be able to help you.
My god. Hold on, where is it at? Right here. Yeah, we got 2 25s. And just keep upgrading this. And there you go.
I need to
That's
go
it,
back.
folks. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Okay. Not having a lot of luck with finding ancients right now, am I? And you can't type ancient, can you? Maybe you can. 28. Why do I have 2 of these? Actually, keep that one. Okay. Ancient. It's actually really weird. But okay. Damn it. It's the same thing. It's exactly the... That's its name. This is an ancient. Right. Okay. Hold on. Okay. And let's just see if it's actually working. It is not actually working. Look at that. Then why did it take Jace's bullshit? I don't know. Well, either way. This is wrist. That's wrist. So, can't use that. Yeah, they take up the same slot. We do have an ancient sash of knives. Sword of righteousness, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyone can use this, it's fine. Check through the weapons. Do I have an ancient... I have an ancient warmonger. Ancient flail that no one cares about. Gotta stop doing that. Who knows what just happened there? Okay. So far so good. Any of these ancient? Well, it won't matter. We can't have... I do need a legendary amulet. I take it back. Oh, that's where it's supposed to be anyway. Okay, we don't have to use that. We can use this. So I can just destroy this. Put this right here. Put this in here. Now a level 1 item. Alright, hold up. Dang it. Okay, hold up. Alright. I used to, when I first started this channel, try to do garden videos and cat videos. And I gave up on it. Just never got an audience. Or I did cat videos way back. But still. Well, hold on. Okay. We're gonna try to go ahead and get all of these to have intelligence on them. If I can. Yeah, there's no reason to try to get a gem on there. Actually, wait until you're on that character. Okay. Put these all back here. Okay, the question is, what gems do you want? Where should we start? I don't think any of this is really gonna matter. But we could use the same one. But even better to have these off so that they're available. If you can only have 2 on... Okay. I'm gonna say, go ahead and just make it these. There. Resist... Survival and damage. Okay. Hold on. Alright, here we go. I want a zoo bill. Yes, duck. My options are Necromancer and Witch Doctor. Crusader barely has one. Demon Hunter has one, but only with a certain set. You have to be all the way there for it to do anything. You need like... You might need a certain legendary as well for it to work out. Wizard doesn't have one. Monk quasi has one, but you have to earn. Like, it's a very specific set. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go quiet. I love Monk, but I really just don't... They're the ones I focus on. It is currently 33 degrees Fahrenheit. Oof. Surprisingly, this room is insulated, even though it's against a window and has no heater anywhere. Okay, hold on. Oh, this is this. You should use the Chuck Norris build. No. Yeah, we're not going through that. Okay. The thing I really dislike, and I've mentioned this before about the way they treated Monk, is they only have 3 right-click abilities. You spin a staff, or sorry, you do a kick that shoots a fire tornado for some reason. Actually, it might just be a kick to start with, and then you get the for stuff. It's a kick, a thing where you summon a bell from the ether itself, and then punch the bell so hard that the shockwave beats a guy while you use 1% of your power. Might be slightly annoyed. And the other one's where you spin a staff, which, have you ever done that in real life? If you hit somebody with it, it stops spinning. The amount of strength you would have to have is ungodly to keep spinning it. So they decided in their infinite wisdom, instead of adding a 4th right-click ability, they added a new set that does the same thing. Let's see here. Let me see if I can see all the sets listed out. Did anyone list them out? I don't need your builds. I just want to see what the sets are. Hold on. Here it is. The Lament of a Thousand Storms. I think it was that the right one or is that a different one? No, that's the cool one. Yeah, Patterns of Justice. Sweeping Wind gains the effect of every rune, and movement speed is increased by 5% for each of its stacks. So you constantly have wind around you, which I think is really cool. I am all about that. Attacking with Tempest Rush, which is the spinning a baton ability, reduces damage taken by 50%, and increases spirit generation by 50. That means that you can, once you hit it, you basically never have to stop again, because it generates as much as it costs. With a little variance, but you can fix that quickly. Hitting with Tempest Rush while Sweeping Winds is active, which with like one legendary it's permanent, so you will always be doing this. Increases the size of Sweeping Winds as well as all damage dealt by 15,000%. So every single thing you do, no matter what, does 15,000% more damage. But you have to constantly be using Sweeping Winds, which means you can't stop. Need to talk to the camera. Later, they added Monkey King garb. Surely it must be something monkey-like. Surely it must be something cool. Surely they wouldn't just repeat the... Yes, they did. So damage taken is reduced by 50% while Sweeping Winds is active, which is very similar, but not exactly the same. Sweeping Winds spawns a decoy every tick next to the last enemy the monk hit. The decoys taunt them and explode for 1,000% weapon damage, which is nothing. For each stack of Sweeping Winds that is active within 10 yards, whatever that means. You basically have to just be standing right next to them. So up to 10,000%, I think. Lashing Tail, Tempest Rush, and Wave of Light have their damage increased by 1,500% for each stack. It goes up to 10. So exactly the same, 15,000%. The only reason to pick Monkey, like why Monkey King's Garb is even interesting here, is technically it lets you use Lashing Tail or Wave of Light. I already said that Wave of Light is really dumb, or I don't like it. There's one version where you don't punch the bell, you just summon a pillar and the pillar does damage. Because you're a monk and you have the ability to summon pillars with your mind, I guess. Lashing Tail Kick is the only thing new here. Like, as far as, like, actually feeling like an actual martial artist. But if you're using that, you basically have to run up, kick, run up, kick, run up, kick, and it's like, it just doesn't feel right. So you end up using Tempest Rush because it's the only way to, it's the easiest way to keep this going. Which means that you're playing almost exactly the same as you would with Patterns of Justice. It's preference, that's it. But then there's Uliana Stratagem, which is to say, I'll just read it. Every third hit of a Spirit Generator applies Exploding Palm. 7-sided Strike does 777 times % of its total damage with each hit. All damage taken is reduced by 77% for 7 seconds after you apply Exploding Palm. Increases the damage of Exploding Palm by 9,000%, not 9,001 for some reason. And 7-sided Strike detonates Exploding Palm on hit. So you walk up to someone and go, you teleport to someone and go, pop, pop, pop. When you do that, which is the only way you could possibly make that Lash Tail thing feel good. You do that, and suddenly they have the mark on them that's going to explode. You then hit 7-sided Strike, you explode into a multiple people and nothingness, and it's you appearing like shades around them, punching in different areas. And while you do that, each hit hits as if you did 777% of the total damage the entire thing was going to do each time. There's a thing that makes this hit twice as many times, so 14 times 777. Also, I'm pretty sure there's a legendary that makes it so that or rune that makes it so that the explosion applies more 7-sided, or Exploding Palm spreads. Also, it doesn't disappear when it explodes, like that kind of thing. Let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, couple this set with Madstone causes Exploding Palm to be applied with every single hit of 7-sided Strike. It will get it, it will detonate, it will reapply it. And then Gungdo Gear makes it so that it's applied to every enemy nearby. It is so cool. Rain of 1,000 Storms makes it so that your spirit generation is 25% greater. Generators have 25% increased attack speed and 400% increased damage. Dashing Strike now costs 75, but refunds a charge when you use it. So it can become your new right click. Mind you, there's one rune for it where you dash through somebody, and then like an after image of you punches him, blah, 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 like goes, and it's straight up JoJo. But Spirit Generators increase the weapon damage of Dashing Strike to 60,000%, not by 2. And Dashing Strike increases the damage of Spirit Generators by 6,000%. They're already increased by 400%. So, I'm not a mathematician, but I'm going to say 24,000. Which means that you can just put the Simplicities like gem on and just kick ass. Inara's Mantle. I saved the best for last. I love this. Increases the passive effect of your Mystic Ally and the base passive of your mantra by 100%. Your mantras give you like huge dodge and everything. Gain the base effect of all 4 mantras at the same time. You gain 5% damage reduction for each Mystic Ally you have out. Your Mystic Allies no longer take damage. Gain the passive abilities of all 5 runed Mystic Allies at the same time. This is like the... Hold up. It's important that you clap and snap your fingers when you're thinking. Focuses the mind. Hold up. Demon Hunter, where all your pets give you a passive. Same thing. Attacking enemies creates your chosen mystic ally. That changed at some point, but I remember it changing. You have, like, whichever rune you have, it summons that one. The ally lasts for 15 seconds. I think it used to be that you had them all out at all times, and they started making it where you need to attack enemies to summon them. The damage of your mystic allies is increased by 900% for each ally you have out. So 9,000% once you go enough times. This means that you do not do any damage, but you are constantly summoning elemental clones, like, and one that is just spirit realm, that are constantly doing damage. Meaning you're doing water, fire, like, whatever the other one was, I forget, damage at the same time. I don't think air does lightning. I think earth and air both just physical. And yeah, so you have 50% damage reduction once you start getting going. And you have like 80, like 60 to 80% dodge at one point. The Cruda's boots will grant double the passive effect of Mystic allies, causing a total of a quadruple effect. The 4-piece bonus, blah 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 blah. See here. Okay, it does not increase the skill rune version at the time that this wiki is written. Whatever skill rune you pick for a mantra, it does not change that. It just takes the baseline. Which I'm not sure I believe, because I remember dodge is a rune and I remember it doubling. Unless they changed it. Blah blah blah, the Cruda's boots. Finger Royal Grandeur. Okay. Anyway, that was a long way to go to say I'm probably still gonna pick Witch Doctor. Okay. Solo. Hold on. There you go. I accept. Diablo. Okay. I feel like I've worked with this guy. Okay, we're gonna try being great. I'm putting on Torment 4. Make sure it's here. Start. Wish me luck. This is gonna go stupid. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. First of all, we're gonna do that just to get everything up and going. Let me see here. Not gonna worry about those yet. Life, armor, resist all, resource, and life per hit. See that? You see that? Okay. I love that Diablo 2 drinking sound. Just put this on for now.
I cannot use that yet.
Oh, it'd be 61, right. Okay, well, let's go back here to where this was. These are waiting for him when he gets older, so to speak. Including this, possibly. Okay. I like how it says it only increases his damage by that much. By 3,000 something percent. Almost the exact number that's on there. Oh, right. He has to be a max level to even equip the rest of that. But I don't even have to worry about those. Okay. Swap the strength. To... Okay, let's see if we can get intelligence before it's too late. There you go. There we are. Wow! From 821 to 86, almost 87,000. Such a big jump.
Blessings of the light.
1600 HP. 1900 HP. Sorry, 19,000 HP. And the amount of life. Look at that. The life per kill is almost the same as my full HP. Okay. Let's just go slowly walk through here. I would like to start with New Tristram. Let's see. How about Halls of Agony? I think we open some enmity portal. Look at him holding that sword. Yeah, boy. We got this. We got this. Yeah. This is gonna be easy. Watch me die 12 times. I'm looking for skeletons.
My spirit flows fast.
Well, I'm level 10 now.
The way opens before me.
Oh, by the way, the thing that makes this low also adds 1750 experience per kill.
My spirit flows fast. I overflow with blessings. Needs more time. The spirit
This should not take very long.
Blessings. I grow in power.
Ah. Puppy time.
The spirit smile upon time. The spirits grant me blessings.
Thinking about the dogs again. I don't like
My
the constant
power
undeath,
grows vast.
but you don't need to think about it. We're not here to RP. We're not here to RP. Not here to. Gotta keep that in mind. Gotta keep that in mind.
I grow in power.
Let your pets do their thing.
My power grows vast. Time for a challenge.
Sweet.
I grow in power.
God, look at it
Not
go.
ready yet. The way opens before me. A perfect strike.
I really like his
My
voice.
spirit
It's really
grows
calming.
vast.
Let me see it.
The spirits grant me blessings.
Okay. Look, it still doesn't know my level.
My spirit grows fast.
Okay, they're definitely leveling if it's killing them that slowly. You Mongoid. God, I love that name. Okay. Okay, you have a constant chance of summoning them. A chance of summoning them. And your pets do more damage. Well, I said I wanted a zoo build. This is a zoo build. Alright. It's gonna be a calm, slow ride, guys. Let's go to the next plane. We're trying to hit level 70. So hopefully we'll be there in the next 5 minutes. Oop.
My spirit grows fast. Needs more time.
There you go.
The way opens before me. Need more time. I overflow with blessings. Perfect strike.
That was a name.
I grow in power. Not ready yet.
I mean, I have no idea what that is.
My spirit grows fast.
Does it have something to do with food?
Need more time. My strike is true.
Okay, okay. Alright.
Spirits grant me
Well,
blessings.
There's really nothing else to talk about right now, but I feel like I should. Even if I'm talking to myself, I should do something. But there we go.
I grow in power.
here. Yeah, I don't really need that. Alright, I just want to give everything... Oh, that stuff's cool. There we go. Here. 20 seconds. Okay, going. It's unnecessary, but I like to know what abilities I'm going to be using anyway. And I still miss the main thing. Which is that one. Come on, let me in. Oh, we found someone to fight. Okay, get in there.
The way opens before me.
Hold on. There we go. I do like the pestilence bit.
My power grows.
Do you see that?
Fast.
Do you see that?
You die.
That's what playing Affliction Warlock should feel like. I reached 24, guys. Wait, where am I? A cursed hold. Guess which? Is that like an in-between area? PvP? What do we do? Okay, we'll try again. Find out. Ah, yes. Corpse fighters. We're looking for you. I don't really like the queen. There. Increase their jump range to 25%. Or 25 feet. Sorry, 25 yards. Good God. Give me the president of space. Don't let him know we're safe. Cast them into the fire. Frodo, you've got to cast it into the fire. No way, Sam. I'm gonna put it on my finger. Gonna do some weird stuff now.
Flow with blessings.
It's a perfect Frodo impression. Ooh, there it is. I really actually liked that part of the books. Where it's like, what is that? Sauron couldn't actually feel the ring. Like, that's not something he could do. It was all guesswork as to where the ring was. But when Frodo was in Mount Doom and put it on, ah, damn, he immediately set off an effect that caused Sauron to feel him. And it was like nothing he could do about it. But he didn't care. Because when he put on the ring, he immediately wanted to be like the next Sauron. The ring... Hold on a sec. Okay, let's get up here for a second. The ring, we can surmise, is sentient, sapient to some extent. Huh. Your movement speed is increased by 15%, 30% when you're not in combat. You can have one more. Wait, did they give them a 30% movement speed buff? Huh, cool. Okay. Point is... What was it? The ring clearly wanted to also overthrow Sauron if it could. But that's very, very debatable. But... I almost called him Sugar Ray. When Frodo put on the ring, Sauron was instantly terrified. Like, he pushed everything to go after him. Everything. right then. Which tells us that Sauron could have been overthrown. That was very likely to happen had Frodo been, say, Gandalf. It would have just been over. That looks cool. Okay, hold up. What was it I was trying to do here? Increases the life. Your life is increased. Huh. Okay, we're not going to worry about that one right now. And can I find Spirit Quest? Do I have it? No. Blood Ritual. Spirit Vessel. There. Once per minute, if I die, I'll just not die. If you die, you don't necessarily die. Weird. Okay, just keep running. Just keep running.
Need help.
Okay. Vroom.
Returns to me.
Alright, you have to be really close for that to work. Okay, keep going. Part where it slows down. Which is fine, I'm at 48. Okay, get that haunt out, get that haunt out.
Your death comes.
Everyone needs to be infected.
Spirits smile upon me.
Okay, keep running, keep running. Do the mechanics. Is he infected or not?
Opens before me.
Alright, there we go. And I got a Death's Breath. Alright, it's this one again. Neat. Okay. Alright. Don't really need that. Good point, I should have brought my follower.
I do not have enough mana.
We'll get you, Banna.
Need more mana.
Okay, okay. Running, running, running. Good night of the werewolves, run for your life.
The spirits grant me blessings.
Lost mind. Right, let's see how long it takes to get this haunt out.
The truth burns you.
That just felt like wisdom, if you think about it.
A test of my skill.
Come on, let me throw. Let me throw.
I grow in power.
All I do is throw. There's a relatively obscure group. Come on, come on. If it gets me too much, we just turn it down. Mind you, I'm still in Torment 4. Okay. Let me see.
My power grows vast.
Might as well just talk for the sake of talking. Oh yeah, I never actually put on the, hold
I
on,
need to go
go do
back.
that. The one thing I'm really missing, and I think I mentioned this last video, I'm not sure, is since I've had so few people ever appear in my chat throughout 2 careers, that I just don't really have a, I never really learned, what's the word?
They don't forgive a lot of things. And anyway, no one said you had to like me.
So, sorry, I'm trying to mute the game in my head. I never really learned to interact with a chat because I never had one to interact with. I feel like a lot of what a streamer does involves interacting with it, even when they're playing a game and focusing. So I haven't, like, if you listen to even say someone like Crony or like Fauna, Mume, anyone, I don't know why the Promise Girls, anyone can just talk about something that happened, over the past few days. They still constantly check in with chat and like, and then just like read a message and everything while they're talking. It'll probably take me a long time to learn to do that because I don't have a chat to listen to, even though I'm looking up a chat right now. I'm gonna head up on my chat box like right, right here. Anyway, cool. I think that's the thing in my box. Okay, what do I have here? Let's start with the basics. What is definitely going to be here? Okay, a constant huge damage boost. Fire skills are cheaper. Okay, the Orc's Crown would probably be a good idea for leveling. Cinder Coat. No. Really have anything better. The Furnace. Plus 50% damage. This is silly. Critical hits have a 4% chance to spawn a health code. Cool, whatever. 50% additional damage. So we're at 55. Okay, I just need... That'll do. A helmet with a slot in it. Alright. My current EXP growth is... nothing. Now it's 70. And let's go pick up somebody. Probably her. Alright. She stops you from dying. She protects you. Your resistances, and she occasionally charms. Alright. Don't worry about the rest, just get it back in. Well, there's one change. There's a fire one, right? That's the last. Okay, Haunt, there's a fire one, right? Yes. Constantly heals you. Leaping spiders. Don't have it yet. Burning dogs. Doesn't really matter, but it's there. Okay. Next place. Might as well pick up everything you see, right? We're leveling again. Yeah, this should be the last area. Alright. 3 Rift Guardians? Really? Okay. Run. Jesus. Yeah, I need something that actually does damage. We might be dropping Pestilence. A bit too much running away, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And no, there's more places to go. Right, hold up. Fire bats would do. And I've just made it cheap enough to keep doing it. Okay. Anything worth equipping from this? Yes. No. Don't know. Repeat the... And there you go. Throw it on the ground. toss the rest of the cake too. Welcome to the real world, jackass. Okay. All that running, and I still have 37 of them. Okay, get out there. There we go. Okay. Picking up stuff, picking up stuff. I swear it must be, yeah, an illusion. It's actually completely fine. See, let's... There's one step of the Witch Doctor that makes it so that if Haunt tries to apply to someone who already has Haunt, it just does its full damage immediately, I think. Also, Haunt does some ungodly percentage of whatever its maximal damage would be every second instead. Just automatically. It's really cool. Once again, Torment 4. You went pretty good. Oh, hold on. I was like, why is nothing getting picked up? You know, while this is appropriate, no. Alright. And again. I must... Okay, they do. They heal you constantly. Ooh. This is going strangely. I'm starting to hit that point where I'm a little too weak, but that's fine. It should be getting hard by now. That's what she... He's got to stay off the internet. Okay. I like how some of them just shoot off in the distance. Mojo. It's like, yeah, I'm under level 70, but picking up a Mojo means I now have its ability. I can extract it. Let's head back to town real quick. I gotta go back. Do we have any gloves? No. Only 100? I beg to... Oh, wait, no. That makes sense. It only does 6% of the damage. Okay, let him destroy all things. What Hedrick does. Alright. Identifying this thing, which I don't remember what it does. The zombie dog is automatically summoned to your side every 2 seconds. I don't recall that being good. That said, I remembered that. Sacrifice does way more damage than normal. In exchange, it constantly tries to summon. Alright. Toss this in here. We're pretty good so far. Victory moderation. Okay, you don't have to win every time. I'm just saying. Necromancer only. No. This is going weird. I'm quite aware. technically, since they return life per second, haunting like the whole room should be healing me a lot. Which it might be. It's hard to tell. Huh. I have no idea. Ooh, there were. Okay. Reach level 60 with 2 different classes. Reach level 60 with... Weird. Alright, alright. We're just gonna get next day. Beat them all. I thought it was forest fires. Hmm. Remember me as I was. Brave, exploding. That was so metal. Alright. Into the breach. Really? I thought this would be the last area. I mean, it's good that it's not, but... Wait, my dogs were dead? Uh-oh. No wonder that went so poorly. Damn. Oh, Rogue, no. You hold up. Do 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 do. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4. Gain 1% of your maximum life and mana and reduce the cooldown of all your slips by 1 second when an enemy dies within 20 yards. That's really cool. Alright. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Probably not great. Well, so far, so good. Yeah, we just... Oh, right, we just hit the point at which enemies have the expansion HP. There's a huge balloon. We're talking like double damage to triple damage of difference between 60 and 61. We possibly change the dogs to something else now. Okay, she saved my life just now, huh? Yeah, let me go back to town. I'm definitely going to run into stuff that I'm going to want to whip. Here, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I might have to run off soon just to get food. Wow. That's, wrong, needy. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Nothing too important and nothing worth keeping long term. Something is telling me not to destroy that, and I don't want to look it up on stream just yet. So put that in here. Okay, do I have anything I need to swap out? Anything in? No. Oh yeah, dogs. Dogs constantly heal you. Throw that one. Him having a cleave is a pretty big deal. But I could try this one. Should all be good. Alright. Yeah, there's no reason to use the corpse spiders because it's a... Cindercoat was a reduction in cost. Alright, assume everything on this floor is below level 61. Just don't worry about it right now. Okay. Nope, get these babies out. I am not gonna make it. Nope. Okay, hold on. Lower difficulty. Torment 3. Try again. Imagine such a creature. Okay, it just became doable. They have health link, which is a problem. But if you're doing AoE, it sort of makes up for it. There we go. Okay, no point picking up blues. Okay. If you're not in Crony's membership, just a little heads up. She did an ASMR tonight. I'm not gonna go back and listen to it. She likes to go between silly and actually trying to be a little sultry. That's just what she does in general. This was no exception. It's a cooldown, but what's this cost? 120. Is there a fire cloud? A little silly, but let me try that. Alright. And again. It's only vaguely necromantic. Kill font. Sorry. Okay, okay. This sort of reminds me of Summon Bonfire or Conjure Bonfire in D&D 5e. Where it's like you make them make a save instead of trying to hit their AC, and it's like, do I just conjure? Yeah, you just conjure a bonfire, and it's like, that's pretty advanced. That's a concept. I can't remember. I think druids get it, as well as wizard zombie. All right, hold on. Don't have it offhand right now. Available to be used. Still no glove. Just now got a belt after all this time. There you go. Okay. Do I have thorns? What do I need thorns? Man, thought I can get in there. How many levels deep are we? Oh, here's the end. So let him do this for a bit. And start summoning. Oh no. My plan has been foiled. This is vaguely working. They're focusing on the pets. Something that wasn't happening in Pal World, which was really annoying. With Jet Dragon. The way it would focus on the player, like, no matter what. Even if you haven't been attacking. Okay, hold on. On them some more. Okay. Need to go and get in here. Okay, focus, focus, focus. Hmm. Oh no. I feel really bad for not talking very much right now. Like, I don't know how long it's been since the last word, but I don't have anyone to talk to. Maybe once I push something like a higher level, uh, you know, higher risks, I'll bother trying to get more attention. Right now, it seems like it would be a little silly to go back to constantly posting. Okay, there you go. Back to town. 3.5 levels into we're maxed. Alright. We can give this to her. Just put something on my wrist. Yeah, probably increased her HP by enough to make her feel like she's damaged. Damage. My 5. No effect. Odd how that happened. Okay, toss this back in here. He does not have lightning. This, oddly enough, would have been useful to have on. Hanging on to that. Wait, did I never extract a tasker in Theo? I know I have like 3 of these things. Yeah, let me go ahead and extract one. Okay. No. Okay, pet attack speeds up. Just gonna hop into an Nephilim Rift, let's go. Should be a lot of EXP in here. Wolf ready. Once we hit max level, I've got to fix my button placement. Yeah, it's true. God, good thing I summoned the fetishes, because look at that. They're just no damage. Wow. That took a long time. Ooh, here it is, here it is. And there's 2 of them. Let's see if there's crazy. Oh, hey, I'm at low enough difficulty that this kills. Huh. Should be the top left, but we're going right. Why is it one-shotting? Seems a little crazy if you think about it. I still have a clone or not? Yes, I think they're still here. There you go. The building club was haunting. Ladies, leave your glands at home. What? I heard you. Okay. I really need a pylon if I'm gonna pick out a... Yeah, I don't think I can do that without the without the backup guys. Probably gonna have to drop difficulty one more time. Just do it. Bite the bullet. We're almost max level. Okay. That was freaky. Okay, he's still here. I'm trying not to run into him. Just haunting the world. Necromancer skeletons, really? Alright, I think we're ready. Let's get in here. We just got to get through this area. And get a haunt on him. Yes. Just beat him up in a corner. There we go. Almost maxed out. Okay. Next place, next place. I think I could have been like level 10 by now without all the adventure, all the bonus stuff. Midnight Feast. We need more spiders. I think they have a set that makes corpse spiders viable as your main damage ability. The spider set, oddly enough. The Arachne Queen set, something like that. Okay, okay, just keep going, keep going. Haunt them. I did not haunt her. I was Gingard. I swear I Gengar. Come on. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. What are you, my ex? God. Here, let's go. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. That went on an adventure. Okay, okay. Let's try something else. Um, Regain your mana each time it hits. I mean, you can do it a little bit longer. Okay. Unlike Wizard, which oddly enough is in their little demo reel they show you when you go over the class, the hold right click and just keep releasing these things is actually not for me. Actually feels like decent gameplay. For Wizard, it's like, I don't know where it's going or why I'm bothering to do this. Just a difference in the way the attacks track. With Wizard is a lot more like you're either constantly bombarding one spot or you let it go random. Whereas the Witch Doctor one are seeking. I doubt they changed it. Do you really, though? I remember them saying that arcane power is a quick restoring version and mana is not. Look at this. I'm not using anything to restore mana. They're almost inseparable. Cool. Barely made a sound, though. Then again, this isn't a great rift. That's not good. Get out of here. And summons. Okay. He's focused on me, which is smart, but I don't like it. Alright. Here we go. Vesalius, return to your grave. There we go. I thought it said Nephilim kicks. I thought it was much cooler. My kill streak just fall off? Oi. Come on, mate. Oop. Okay. Alright. That did pretty good, but not super fast. Okay. Kill Taffany. It's just outside of town. Okay. You can barely tell what I'm doing here. We're almost max level, and then I'll close the stream for today. If I had viewers, I'd stay open longer, but 2 hours of talking to myself is getting to be kind of silly. And that stomach rumble is only gonna get worse. Brain's like, hey dude, did you cook something? It's like, I'm streaming. Like, cool, did you cook something? Do. You're the man. Hafna. Hafna should be like right up here. That was easy. Okay. If we can keep that streak going. Oh yeah, because it's a kill streak, not a damage streak. Bit different. Okay, for the last part, we'll drop it down to Torment 1 to make it much faster. I'd already be dead if otherwise. Okay, haunt. I was gonna say, I wish you could have all the haunts, but they may conflict with each other. I know there's a mojo that makes it so you cast Pestilence twice, and I remember that being pretty cool. $195 kills, 97, 99, 200. Probably fall off pretty soon, but still. Right, 207. Hold it. There you go. Priest.
Creeping death.
Your haunt, locust swarm, and damage amplification from piranhas last almost forever. It's something dumb, like I don't remember, like 17 minutes or something. The damage of zombie dogs and gargantua was increased by 50%. Your HP is increased by 20%. Your movement speed is increased so long as you have them with you. Like, I am way faster than my Crusader was. Oh. Cool. We'll launch this. Here, have some pants. Put some pants on, guests are over. Wait, gloves? For me? Wait. Okay. Hey, no, I didn't call you that. Alright, we're gonna go and hit up Kadala. After I mess around a little bit. Because we are now at the level that I can start to do something else. Something that will drastically increase my damage to an extent that is somewhat horrifying. We can drop this thing. 241739. What do I got going on? Oh yeah, we have two different sets for him. Yeah, this account I can't exactly do anything else. That's just a better helmet than what I have on. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Oh, we're gonna take it right back off. Okay, there you go. I need ancients. Lots and lots of ancients. Because I am going to wear Litany and Wailing. And you're like, hey, your damage is so much lower right now. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Okay, it increases your damage resistance by 4% per ancient you have on. I'm at 16%, which means I have 4 on, I think. And just to double check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Neither of these are ancient. Check, do I have anything ancient I can equip? No, that's not any better. Not better. Not ancient, not ancient. Not ancient. Not ancient. Doesn't matter if it was ancient. Oh, I thought it was somebody. Okay. Just making sure. Alright. Go ahead and destroy these. Yeah, it's not the most ideal thing to wear, but we're going to do it. Also, I'm going to go ahead and say that we should probably high HP or resource for It is a good question. For now, let's get this. Just HP. Because the life percentage is sitting at 55, and I'm at 546. Okay. 92. Okay, let's go hit up Kadala. Um. I guess there's no real preference other than no helmets. So we'll start with chest. For either of these ancients. Not loving that. Okay. Tooth. Okay, this one's very different. Instead of increasing all your animal abilities, it's enemies hit by acid, fire bats, zombie chargers, zombie dogs, gargantuan, grasp of the dead, piranhas, or wall of the dead are affected by necrosis, becoming slowed and taking 3000% weapon damage every second for 10 seconds. After you apply necrosis, you take 60% reduced damage for 10 seconds. After casting Wall of Death, specifically, you gain 37,500% increased damage for 15 seconds to your primary skills, which is just this. Also, MacLeod, Firebat, Zombie Charger, Zombie Dogs, Gargantuan, Grasp of Dead, Piranhas, and Wall of Death. Basically, you can just play however you want to play for the most part with this set. You just have to cast Wall of Death. You have to have that on your bar. Everything else is up in the air. Because that's most of their skills. Because you notice it doesn't increase the damage of necrosis. Necrosis doesn't do anything. And it's kind of like how the fire ability of Phoenix used to be what killed everybody was the burning, and now I don't think it does anything at all. Okay. We used up everything she could do for us. So as they put these down here to make sure they stay separate. Ragul. Oh, yeah, that's technically. This is for Witch Doctor. But Hex doesn't come up very often. Angry Chicken turns all your pets into exploding chickens. Chickens deal 164% increased damage, and Angry Chicken deals 50% more damage per exploded chicken. You see the problem, that is. Hex has a 15-second cooldown. You turn into an angry chicken and explode. Once per 15 seconds. It's just not great. Do I have Death Breath? I have one. Well, I guess the question is, what do we need? Let's see. Thing of the Deep. I think there's one called Thing That Should Not Be. Just don't see it right now. Spites. Non-cleaving gargantuans gain cleave and chilling effects of the humongoid rune. Basically saying you have the effect of the humongoid rune. But it doesn't add damage, so it's barely worth acknowledging. I don't really know how this works out. Like, there has to be a cooldown, but it doesn't say it on this. Well, the first time an enemy, it might be every single enemy gets 3 seconds of 80% reduced damage, and they're charmed. But they're not hitting you for the 3 seconds. So it's like, okay. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Finding something that will actually give me a giant damage increase is hard. I suppose I should probably just get another fetish. But there's very little chance that won't just be awful. After the initial duration of Spirit Walk ends, it will continue to last until you attack 3 times for an elite enemy is within 20 yards of you. Attack while in Spirit Realm. Attack still 100% increased damage. I love that Acid Cloud comes with Lob Bomb. Yes. This is still cool. Spirit Barrage doesn't do damage, it accumulates. When you stop casting, it explodes for 500% of that accumulated damage. Under the ground, your enemies walk on when you attack. The Gidvin's cool, but not right now. Warp Spiders deal an additional 800% damage. And release webs. The issue is if you keep summoning them, I think you unsummon the originals. It's the effects of Pestilence. Really hard to say. I suppose I could just go ahead and just try making one ceremonial dagger. Just see what happens. Okay? Because the one I have, not great. Grasp of the Dead gains the effect of Rain. Alright, we're going to put this up and try this real quick. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Grasp of the Dead damage increased by 57%. Cooldowns reduced by 6. Chance of doing area damage. Sorry. Additional 19% area damage. So I'm up to a 20% chance to do 69. Nice. Additional damage. My lightning is boosted, but I don't do lightning damage at all. Sacrifice is boosted, but I don't do sacrifice. Okay, hold on. Make sure it's Grasp of the Dead. So grasp. Okay. It gains the effect of Rain of Corpses. Does it really, though? Because this is Rain of Corpses. Oh, it searches for enemies. Okay. Let me pop into an area. Let's say the Old Ruins. I don't know if I do 0 damage or I do a bunch. We'll find out. Let's let the pets attack. Decent damage. Okay. Oh yeah, the belt that shoots... I have this, the belt that shoots daggers. You get healed by picking up gold, no big deal. Some dogs constantly. Don't really have a reason to take sacrifice. Because I'd rather the dogs be around. See if any of them will attack me. Here. Just to get rid of them. What? All right. Summoning dogs no matter what I do. Do I even have life on hit? Yeah, that was doing something. Not a lot, but it was doing something. I mean, if that was doing something. Okay, hold on. Royal Crypts. I just really want to see if I take damage. Because I should be in a pretty bad position at damage-wise. Are you sure? Wait. Well, this is going better than it should. Practically nothing. Okay, leave game. We could pop up the difficulty real quick. See what happens. $2 hours. Okay, am I frozen? No. Here we're gonna go back up to Torment, say 5. This should be enough, but it won't actually work that way. Like, I should die pretty quick. Road to Dracanos. This one's pretty straightforward. It's always the same. Alright. Okay, they're doing sick nasty damage. I'm doing 3,000% additional damage if you think about it. 750 times 4. Okay, they're not outright killing me. Okay, I don't really have a good way of healing myself quickly. The heal per second is capped, and it's really bad. Okay, is there something else I could possibly use to get me through? I could hang on to Hex and get Angry Chicken. Okay, that's really not enough. I really don't want to use that. Will this heal me? Okay, that's actually a good idea. This has a 12-second cooldown. Oh, well, here you go. Jungle Last Resort, really? Okay. I have Leroy's Crown and Leroy's Crown. I guess I could go back to... Well, no, I don't have a fire thing to do it. Okay. You just exploded. Ooh. I believe... Ah, knocked my door open. I believe it increases ice. 60% chance. A 16% chance and have a 50% chance to follow these enemies. Authentic accent from someplace. 37. More cooldown reduction. What are we seeing on cooldown reduction here? 50. Good God. 58.3. 60. How did I get so much? 6%. 7%. 13? That's it. Where am I getting it? 6? 6? Damn it, where did I see it? Well, now I'm just confused. Cooldown, cooldown, cooldown. Oh, I'm blind. Cooldowns by 6%. 12%. There it is. 19%. How am I getting 69? There it is, 21%. That makes more sense. I don't know where the other part's coming from, but like, damn. Okay. Damage is okay. And that should give me enough to extract. Okay, what was it? This is not that good. Reduces the cooldown of these abilities every time a fetish does damage. Well, I can build around that. Okay. Okay. Don't really want it to be something too basic. But it might have to be. Alright, hold on. Okay. How about the one that summons fetishes when you do... You can hit me with your spells with a 15% chance to summon a fetish. Every time you summon a fetish... Big Bad Voodoo. It's 120 seconds. But having Fetish Army come up a lot might be nice. Okay. Is there a fire rune? No. Is there any reason to use this? No. Then what do I use instead? Currently have... Fire is currently 25%. Okay. It's all over the place. Let me go look at the bag. Let me see what else is in here. Also, okay, whatever, it's fine. What else do I have? What else do I have that could hold to this character? The ring occasionally haunts enemies. Well, it's my haunt, so that's a bit different. My haunt. Okay. This is a really cool thing to have on. This just makes fire really good. I guess String of Ears, if I hadn't already. It protects you from melee. One of those things is worth having anyway. Extract from that. Boop. Okay. So that's a 33.5% reduction all melee damage. Pretty good. Okay, cold damage is my number one thing in the moment. Is there any way to get cold out of this? Yes. Removes the mana cost and increases the amount of enemies slow by 80%. Is there a cold dog? Yes. I mean, everything else has been increased anyway. But fire and cold are the high. Okay. I do not have lightning. I mean, I'm gonna get rid of these anyway, so I'm not sure it matters. But screw it. Okay, a little more. Can I get cold? Yes. My cold skills are now up 40%. Is there a cold version of this? Yes. Okay, they actually erupt out as a cold burst. Okay, real quick, we're gonna pop up into some horrible place. Um, sure. Okay, let's see how this works out. The number? 40%. It's not doing much of anything. Oh yeah, I got rid of the reason to use Grasp of the Dead. No, you die. Okay, one of the tests was whether or not it would break its own cooldown, bring its own cooldown way down. Okay, keep running, keep running. Okay. Is there a cold bat? Shouldn't be. Cold swarm? Yes. Don't really care for that. This is cold automatically. Cast on 2 people at a time. And this does 4,000% damage. Okay. Give it a second. He seems pretty pleased. Right? Keep running. Oh, they die so quick right now. I can't even tell if I'm what's killing them. Okay, I need a very large number of enemies. Really don't need that right now. Yeah, Haunt is killing. Okay, we're gonna go to the Siegebreaker Assault base just to get it over with. Super Fighting Robot. Mega Man. Yeah, fingers crossed. Here he comes. Good God. Okay. How good is the pad one? 15%. I'm currently with this one doing 25%. That's going to be worth using with this build eventually. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call it for today. I'm lingering longer than I intended to. If you like this stream for some reason, I don't know why, this one was a little bit rough. Just leave a comment, tell me what parts you actually liked, what you didn't like. And I'll be streaming again tomorrow about the same time, about midnight. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and sayonara.